Hello everybody, it's Nym and welcome back to my channel. Today's Wednesday, meaning Sims 4. And this is the build that I promised you on Monday. This was my first attempt with a new expansion pack of the Sims 4 Snowy Escape. And in case you've been living under a rock, Snowy Escape is heavily inspired by Japanese culture. I'm a big fan of Japanese culture. I would love to go there, and I thought, you know what? I could obviously build a Japanese home. That is gonna be really easy because I've seen them all in movies and like magazines. I know the style. I'm gonna do great. It's like only some weird bendy roofs and that's it. So that's what I thought. And boy, was I wrong. My goodness. It is darn difficult to build a Japanese home, like traditional Japanese. I can't do it. And I thought that it would be fun to share this experience with you guys. So here it is, my complete and utter failed attempt at a Japanese home. Now, to be quite honest, what I am quite proud of is the way that the exterior walls end up looking. Like with the wall paint that we're using, I'm quite happy with that. Inside, I was trying to do this elaborate split leveling. Yeah, that didn't work out because I don't know how to use platforms. So, yeah. In case you didn't know, I didn't know how to use platforms. Watch my video from last Monday. It will be linked at the end of this video, I believe. It's crap. Platforms are not my thing. I can't do it. I want to be able to do it, but unfortunately, I just can't. So there is that. Anyways, the entire rant of platforms, I already did that on Monday. I will not bore you with that again today. Today we are just trying to figure out this monstrosity of a home where I tried to be traditional Japanese. Now at this point I was really trying. I was like, you know what, if I do the wallpaper, it will probably look better. So let me just do this wallpaper and then it will probably like end up looking really good. And to be fair, I really love the way that this wallpaper looks in the end. I'm quite happy with that, and I think that is quite traditional Japanese, if I could say that. Because I also found out that I know actually jack squat about traditional Japanese homes and the style. I know very little about it, so the knowledge I thought I had, I don't have it. So please don't judge me on that. And I was, to be honest, I wasn't in the mood to do any research. I just googled traditional Japanese home exterior and then I was like, yeah, I could build that. I tried to build that. It didn't work. Let's just leave it at that. It so didn't work. I really wanted to incorporate like these doors, and I'm not quite sure if there are windows in the door you can look through or if it's not see-through. I absolutely have no clue because it wasn't clear to me. I mean, I know that in a lot of Japanese homes, actually they have walls with that texture on it as well. Like off the windows, so I'm guessing it won't be see-through because some people have them like in their bedrooms and it would be really awkward if everyone could just look into your bedroom. But that would be just my opinion. Like obviously those windows on top, they are see-through, so I'm guessing the ones downstairs aren't. Huh. I just noticed this like right now. Whoops, probably my mistake. Yeah, those windows are not see-through. Wow, I really only just noticed that. That explains the lack of light in this home. Whoa, okay. Realization there. Also, the thing I hate about platforms that I am gonna mention, why do the walls keep disappearing? That is so freaking annoying. Just, I can't deal with it. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. Just, no. So here you'll see me trying to do platforms outside, and then I wanted to do, because this was obviously way too high for your sim to actually walk off, so it needed stairs. So Sims with platforms, they rise up like a level 1 foundation. So when you do a platform, it will automatically go up just 1. And Sims can walk on that, so the outside platform was obviously too high, so you needed stairs, otherwise your Sims can't enter the backyard, which is kind of bad. Other thing for this home, it is a really weird shape, and I actually never built something like this where I put the entrance in like the tall bit. And that caused for a bit of a hackle with the floor plan, to be honest. I mean, this floor plan, I hate it so much. There isn't even an upstairs bathroom, so the bathroom is like forcefully downstairs. Just awful. Also, we are not gonna use the actual doors from the snowy escape because I didn't realize those doors weren't actually see-through. So yeah, it's another big failure on my part. There are so many things that I just didn't realize about this pack. And looking back at them, I'm like, wait, I can totally see it now. I couldn't at first, but now I totally can. So that was a little bit annoying. You also see me playing with the stairs, and now suddenly it didn't work, and I had to remove the stairs. I don't know why, it does weird things. And it's probably all just me, because obviously this was the first part where I was building with platforms. And then you aren't, like, obviously a master builder in platforms. Like, I'm sure that even when, I believe the platform update, was it there when they built the HUDs for this home? I'm not sure. Anyways, like, I'm sure that people that got, like, access to the platforms, like, first, they still needed a lot to try, like, a lot of trial and error, because it is darn difficult. I think I'm going to watch a lot of YouTube builds with platforms to just figure out how on earth they actually work and what is correct and what is not correct. I think that is going to be my main goal right now. So the downstairs had to be obviously the bathroom. I'm not quite sure if the tub is functional. I'm guessing it is, but I'm not sure. I also realized that the bathroom was way too small, so we needed to expand it with one tile. And then it is actual usable. I also, the thing that I really love, they were new with the snowy escape as well. You see those little bottles next to the mirror. Those are new. I absolutely love them. They look so comfy and just so natural. Like the thing that you have in not museums, all museums as well, the bathroom in museums, but like in hotels. Absolutely love it. Also these plants. Wow, I'm a big nerd for plants. You all know that. I place plants everywhere and I absolutely love the way that these plants turn out. There's also a sign inside that your Sims can use where it shows like shoes on, shoes off, wear slippers in this home. And I think that's so realistic because I grew up with the rule, never wear shoes inside, it's rude, don't do it. So I never ever wear shoes inside, and when I go to visit someone else, I'm just always like, oh, shoes on, shoes off. And usually they're like, oh, do whatever you want, and I'm like, yeah, shoes going off then. So, and in The Sims, my Sims can finally now take off their shoes. So I obviously, I don't play The Sims, so I don't know anything about the gameplay and how it looks. I'm guessing they wouldn't like automatically bow down and take off their shoes. It's probably like the same animation when they are changing clothes, so just a twirl and they're off. I think it's something like that. Not sure, but I'm guessing it's something like that. So yeah, that was my my big pet peeve about the shoe sign. I absolutely love it. And here we are making our living room, and our living room is actually on a raised foundation or raised platform, which I thought was absolutely cute. And I love it. Also the new fireplace, can we just talk about that? I have been trying to build a fireplace like that in many homes. And I succeeded in some of the cottages. I used obviously debug items for like the logs. But I love the fact that we now actually have a fireplace with logs already in there. Absolutely love it. And here we are building a kitchen, and there isn't really a clear wall on which you can build a kitchen. So I just did it there and hoped it was correct. I can't even remember where I put the fridge. I think I removed one of the counters and just put a fridge there. Yeah, that's it. There I put a fridge. Unfortunately, we don't have any, what are they called? Not countertops. The wooden things that I placed there from Parenthood. I forgot the name. Cabinets, that's the word. We don't have any cabinets in this new expansion, which I think is a real shame, because I would have loved some cabinets. But I do love the fact that you can actually place objects inside these counters. That is so amazing. Like, it is really utilizing the space correctly. So these people have a lot of dishes, which I felt was absolutely necessary. Oh yeah, before I forget, this build is not going to be my save file, because I think this build absolutely sucks, but I still thought it was kind of hilarious to share with you guys, because it's just a big no-no. It really is. Just, yeah. Anyhow, we are now just trying to decorate the kitchen like a little bit further. We aren't going to clutter it up that much, because you know that that's not really necessary here. And this shape is just really weird. So we're going to use a lot of new furniture, a lot of new tables, just to get the vibe correct, as a matter of saying. And that round rug, absolutely my favorite. Love it. And here you can see me really losing the touch of like, I don't know what else to place here, because I kind of want to place stuff, but then again, I don't know what to place here. Some things look really out of place and some things don't. And I just got really confused about what to place where. So we just ended up placing a lot of plants, and that's a couch. I believe that is base game. I love that couch. I feel like it really fits in the Snowy Escape expansion pack. And that probably is just me. Oh yeah, by the way, I do have the filter on just base game and Snowy Escape, so you can all download this lot if you have the base game and the Snowy Escape expansion, which I'm guessing you all have. So, and right now we are moving on to the first bedroom. I wanted this bedroom to be girly and kind of kawaii, you know, the typical. I mean, I don't know if it's typical, but the typical view that I get as Japanese girls. But then I realized, yeah, I wasn't really in the mood of making an entire kawaii-inspired home or room, because I didn't really like the aesthetic of the rest of this room. But we are gonna do that in the end on this channel. We are gonna make a complete kawaii room. And that's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm already looking forward to that, because, you know, I feel like I've been saying this the entire week, but I'm really into Japan and I absolutely love the culture and everything is so cute. I even have a, like, the thing that we just placed down there, the little poof on the ground. It reminded me so much of the Pachimari from Overwatch, and like, it's an onion, and obviously that thing is also an onion. And I actually have an onion t-shirt as well, so, you know, I thought it was pretty amazing. You know, there is that. And then we are moving on to the second bedroom. You know, very standard. I envisioned a snowboarding dude just like living here. Very basic, because he spends most of his time outside, so he doesn't really have a high-tech computer, just, you know, the standards. And I believe we're just going to put some decorations, and then we are moving over to the master bedroom. And for the master bedroom, we had quite a big space, and I wanted to do something not completely fancy, but something you wouldn't see in other homes. So I placed a fireplace in this home, which I actually kind of really liked. Also, we're using this new dresser, which I absolutely love. And I realized that looking back at it, this home is completely, well, this room is completely beige. But I don't think it looks that awful. Like, can you see, like, all the wood tones? They almost all match. Not everything, but they almost match. And I feel like that's a long way into Sims life, because usually nothing matches, and now it almost matches, and I feel like that's progress, you know. There we go, we're just finishing up the hallway. I believe we're gonna put some paintings down, and then we are gonna move over to the exterior. And with the exterior, I mean like the back garden and everything. So we are gonna start the front garden. We're gonna make this little pathway to this little seating area. And then the back garden, we're just gonna make this little rough patch of where everything is going to be. We are gonna use quite a bit of stones here, and I believe these stones are like specially made for Zen gardens. I could be mistaken, but that's what it reminded me of. So I wanted this backyard to be kind of relatively empty and Zen, if that's the correct word of saying that. Also, obviously some bamboo, because, you know, we are in Japan and I feel like bamboo is quite common there. You know, in ancient methods, they actually used bamboo as a torture method because it is so strong. It can actually grow through people. So yeah, if you're underage, don't look that up. But if you aren't and you're interested, go look it up. It's quite awful actually, but it's really interesting to read how they do that. So, you know, there is that. I love the fact that the Snowy Escape expansion came with all these little, you know, sheep skins. I believe that's the English word for it. Just like, they have it on the couches, on the benches, on the chairs, it's a really rug as well. I absolutely love it. Now, this build is not play tested. It is on the gallery if you want to download it. I don't know why you would want to, but you can if you want to. So that is all from me. I will leave you with the screenshots. And if you haven't already, make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye guys.